Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at a couple of playsets from Arabian Nights and Antiquities. Yes, we're gonna have a coffee with this. Yes, we're gonna talk about the fact that, in my opinion, there are no Arabian Nights nor Antiquities bulk cards left. There simply is not a lot out there, even for the common cards. So if you want to complete your playsets, then now definitely is the time to do so. I recently made a video about some odd Legends cards. I had a couple of and I completed my playsets of. Let's put that coffee aside. And I did the same with some Antiquities cards and with some Arabian Nights cards. And let's look at the Artifact Blast here first. Interesting card, counter any artifact as it being cast. It's like a counter spell for red, but then only for artifacts. It actually is an interrupt, which doesn't exist anymore, which is pretty funny. These look okay, definitely not near mint, but they were a couple of bucks a piece. Even these kind of cards are getting more rare and more difficult to find. In general, still, of course, you can get them, but honestly, I don't know for how long, because when I was looking at the Legends cards and even like a Force Spike, I think was like $1 or $2, and like the Remove Soul I was looking at, I couldn't find any in stock. I got the Flash Counter. Just check out the video. It's not about the other video, but I had that here as well. Casting cost is just 1. Very nice spell. Definitely playable. Very cool card to get a playset of. So yeah, I had the feeling that these were not that easy to find. There were not like hundreds in stock at different shops. Same goes for the Crumble here. It's more or less the same. It's an instant, not an interrupt, but instead of countering an artifact for 1 red, you destroy an artifact for 1 green. So pretty usable as well. And I had, I think, 1 of those, and I bought 3 of those. And the same was the case for the artifact blast. I had, I think, 2. So I thought, like, yeah, these kind of cards, while they are still out there, although I think, as I said, there are not a lot of them out there, I think it's worth to get them. In general, Antiquities cards, Arabian Nights cards are definitely getting more and more scarce. I think we all know that, and it's not only the rare cards, it's the commons and the uncommons as well. Try to find a good, yeah, I know the rarity is a bit difficult for these sets, but try to find a good uncommon card from Arabian Nights for a reasonable price. Not that easy. Here I got fear. That's Dutch and German. Fear. Here I got 4 deserts. Let's see if we can get a nice thumbnail of those with the Arabian Nights symbol. I had 3 of those. I bought 1 extra, and that was actually $15, like a good condition one. So these Arabian Nights commons are getting more scarce every day as well. I think everything with the set symbol Arabian Nights and Antiquities is worth gathering if you can find it for a reasonable price. The Desert itself is not a bad card. I know it has been reprinted very often, but in general it doesn't have a drawback. It comes into play, it allows you to tap for 1 mana, and it actually has an extra effect. And these kind of cards, of course, without any drawback, not coming into play tapped, are definitely good cards. So that Desert can find a home in a deck, and then I rather have an Arabian Nights one. Yeah, I can't get that in here. Not able to get it back into the sleeve. But yeah, I rather have an Arabian Nights playset than a reprint playset or whatever. So yeah, like I said, these kind of cards, if you look at Arabian Nights and if you look at good condition, then even this very common card that has been around for so long and hasn't been worth a lot and has been reprinted so often is like $10 to $15. It's a fact. These cards are drying up in the market, and It's at a certain point, I think it's impossible to find a lot. And of course, they are still out there, but it's not the case that they are like 50 cents anymore or a buck. Some of these cards are like around 6, 7, 8. I think there is no Arabian Nights card anymore under $5. Even euros or dollars is of course a little more. If it's €5, then it's $6, $7. I think there is not really a lot of Arabian Nights cards out there under that price point. So I pick these up whenever I like buy something else, or if I'm in the store. And I actually picked these up at a convention. I'm gonna make a video about that convention as well. Very interesting to go to a convention since quite a while. I haven't been able to go. So the Netherlands are more or less opening up again, which is nice. I paid $3 for the Artifact Blast, which is nice because this one actually has not been reprinted ever, to my knowledge. So that's $6. I paid $4 for the crumbles, 2 crumbles. That's $8. That's $14, and I paid $14 for the desert. So that's $28. So I think that's okay. And instead of buying like 2 Kamigawa collector boosters or whatever, I rather buy this stuff. I know. I have to buy new stuff as well, simply to have a look at it. But I came across these. I like these, and I thought, like, yeah, I got a couple of those. Let's complete these playsets. This is my message for today, folks. Get these cards while you can. In general, I think there will be a point, and it's not gonna be tomorrow, and you still have a while. Don't let the FOMO hit you, and don't let the big content creators lead you down that path that you will never get any Arabian Nights cards. They will get more expensive. Instead of $14, it may be like $18 end of the year for the desert, or maybe 20, depending on the fact if there are buyouts or not. But they will be available, and they won't be $300, so no worries. But in general, if you can get them now, it will be a lot easier for you to obtain and find them, because that can be. There were like 2 of those artifact blasts in the folders, and that's about it. And in general, there are not floating any loose deserts around. Wandering deserts, that would be nice. There are no deserts wandering around in bulk anymore. That's simply not the case. I wish you a very nice day, folks. Thanks for listening, and I talk to you next time. Stay frosty and stay healthy. Bye, folks.